Hi guys. Today is Monday the 5th of March. I was planning on going grocery shopping, but one more thing. So I've been mildly productive. I've got my dishes mostly done. I have some cast iron pans to clean and today's lunch dishes when I get home. So that's good. I made a shopping list, grocery shopping list. And so I've got these, I don't know if you guys can even see them, like on my knuckles. They're like these eczema bumps. Some on this hand too. Up here by my thumb, there's like a triangle of them, and then they're on my pointer finger knuckle. They're like, oh, and then there's some in the middle of my hand by my wrist. Anyway, they're these like eczema bumps, which I don't know what causes them. Like, is it contact dermatitis, which is you touch something that your body reacts to and creates the rash, or is it something that I'm there's an alarm going off. Okay. Is it something that I'm eating that is causing my skin to have a reaction, or is it just stress? Because eczema can be exacerbated by stress. Anyway, eczema, psoriasis, I don't know what it really is. Okay, propping you guys up. So, this is me making containers. I made homemade dishwashing detergent with borax and washing soda at one point. If you've ever made the homemade laundry detergent, you know how it gels up. Yeah, the dishwashing detergent did that too. It wasn't super bubbly, like you couldn't get a good suds off of it, but you could still get your dishes clean. So I'm kind of at the tail end of that. I've added some more water to it to try and get it to not be so clumpy, but anyway. I've also been a little bit ADHD all morning, so bouncing from one thing to another. Listening to YouTube videos kind of helps me to be able to stay in one spot, and today I was listening to She's in Her Apron, which is Kimmy. Yeah, she's good motivation for being able to clean things. A lot of her stuff lately seems to be more blog styled, so that's kind of interesting. I don't edit my videos yet. Whatever. I record with my phone. So what you see is what I recorded in one take. But I think she said this acronym JOB, J-O-B, and it's just one bite. And as somebody with ADHD, and she also has ADHD and anxiety, it's public knowledge, she talks about it on her channel. Sometimes our brains can get overwhelmed with all of the processes within a process, and instead of getting sidetracked by all the other processes, you have to figure out, is this part of the elephant that I'm currently trying to eat? That's not how she put it, but that's kind of my thinking process of it. So she's cleaning out one of her spare bedrooms that they'd been using as an office to turn it into a kid room. And the kids are all grown up and they don't need a specific toy zone. So they're taking what was originally the toy zone and turning that into their office. So they're just kind of swapping things around in their house. And that was one video. And then another video was she was cleaning out her deep food storage. She's LDS, so she has, what is the LDS thing that you have to have 6 months or a year or like more than a year worth of food storage? So she's got all the dry goods storage, plus she keeps a pretty good rotation of the canned goods that she uses, that her family uses. Like basically she buys on the cycle. Like she knows what the cycle is for when certain things go on sale, and then she buys them then. Sometimes she does some prep, like drying out onions to make dried onions, things like that. But that's not like the main focus of her channel. Her channel's mostly about being a housewife. So one of the things that kind of inspired in me is that I have, well, and there was another video that kind of, sometimes you get like these little ear nuggets and then they hit together and you're like, oh, I've got the tools now to tackle the thing. And I've had the tools, I just needed the inspiration. So I have these boxes here. I'll take you guys on an adventure. I have all these boxes here behind me of stuff to go through. Most of it has already decided that it's going to leave my house, but I want to go through it one more time and figure out where they're gonna go. Like, what is gonna go. Some of the stuff I can donate to the school because it's cooking stuff, and we have a culinary arts program at school, so I can donate like pans and things like that. So there's that. And I think that I can do that in a day, like in a morning, just kind of go through it. And then I'll have like a box of stuff to just take to the school and drop off. And what he wants, he can use. And what he doesn't want, I can take to, we have this place in town called Yellow House. And it's donations based, not really for profit. They help out the community a lot. So when you can go there and you can buy used clothes or used items, but they also donate to like the battered women, children, spouse center type stuff. They like to help people set up households that basically they cut and ran, and now they just kind of need a little bit of normalcy in their life to keep them on track of not going back to the bad situation. Anyway, so I can donate stuff to them as well. Yeah, I did take my meds today. So there's that. I feel like I can probably do that tomorrow. But the problem is that I always feel motivated, and then I go to work and I come back, and then the next day I'm not motivated anymore. Just weird. It's weird. Let's see. So today's Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't really have anything going on. Maybe do some grocery shopping tomorrow. Wednesday at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I get home at about midnight. At 8 o'clock in the morning, about 45 minutes away from my house is where I have to drive to go to the dentist, so that I have to leave by like 7:15, which is gonna be mentally tight for me. to go to the dentist and get a crown. It's gonna be like 3.5 hours of sitting in a dentist chair. Yay. And then on my way home from there, I can go to, it's kind of like a big warehouse discount food store called Winco, and do some grocery shopping there. That's the place that I went last week with my aunt, where they had the lunch. I don't know, did I do a video on this? They had lunch meat at a really discounted price, so I bought a lot of it. I might have just been thinking this in my head. A lot of things go on in my head all the time. So maybe I'll do a grocery haul with that place. It's a lot of like really inexpensive fruits and vegetables, but they all look kind of last legs. And sometimes you end up with really nice looking stuff still at a discount. So I suppose it's kind of like what Aldi's, like my understanding of how Aldi's is for people, that you get really good prices on some things, and then other things it's just kind of like, here's all these strawberries, but they're gonna have to be dealt with in the next 48 hours, otherwise we'll lose them all. So I don't know if that's really what Aldi's is like, but that is kind of what Winco is like. Yeah, but it's good prices. Anyway, so there's all that. I am going to head down to town early so that I can turn in some bottles and cans, see how much I can get turned in today. My truck is so full of bottles and cans. I don't have room for any more stuff in there. Anyway, probably easily $50, probably closer to $75 worth of bottles and cans in there. So I really need to get on that. Plus I've got another tote full of bags of bottles and cans sitting in a spot here on the farm. So yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, okay, so I think I'm gonna do that. I just feel weird. I feel weird and off. Have I eaten today? Yes. I've had nuts, I've had avocado, I've had 1 pot of tea, like a little pot, basically 2 glasses of tea. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna cut this off now. Okay, bye guys!